Hey! Saigo has sent word back that he's ready to negotiate. In truth, I already had high hopes. But you still outdone yourself. Princess Atsuko, Saigo, and I, we could never have achieved this, no matter how hard we tried. The fact that we've been able to come this far is all down to the bonds that you have forged. There are things one cannot accomplish alone. But a strong bond makes both parties involved stronger. The bonds you have forged are a true blessing, and they're the difference between you and your old partner. I want to settle things between the shogunate and the new administration. We need less fighting and more talking. It won't be easy, but what choice is there? But I fear the Demon Claw Samurai is bound to intervene. That's why I want you there. To end this once and for all. Right. It's do or die for the both of us tonight. By the way, some of your acquaintances are hoping for a word with you. The negotiations with Saigo aren't set to begin just yet. I'm sure you have much to discuss, so I'll leave you be.
Come. Be at ease. My utmost thanks for delivering the letter to Saigo. Now everything's up to him and Katsu. If the fighting comes to Edo, my fate will be bound to that of the shogunate. But it won't come to that, will it? A new world is coming. One where those who gave their all for their country are rewarded. Saigo and the Katsu too are united in this belief.
Like it's time for you to finally settle the score with your partner. When it came down to it with me and Izo, It was kill or be killed. But I don't want things to go the same way for you. Finish your business and come back alive. Got that, counterpart? I know you can do it. I have absolute faith in you.
Over here! Katsu will go down in history for all he has achieved, I am sure. Truly, one's status and birth need not hinder one's potential. If we all had his capacity to make our dreams a reality, this country would be transformed. Don't you think? Imagine if we could all emulate his example. But I do not see why this should remain but a dream. No, I will make it so myself. Till next time.
What a coincidence. Orders have come from the homeland to withdraw from Japan. But I'm of no mind to live. I have found a way forward. After encountering the Shinsengumi, we formed the Dragon Corps, the battalion of my dreams. We'll depart soon and work to become the samurai of the new age. I trust you will follow your own path. Farewell. If you have work to do, then go.
Oh, hello there. Think of all the lives that are lost so easily in war. But saving a life is a different matter. It requires real effort. I've tried everything to save my patients. So I know, from experience, that miracles do not just happen. They are made to happen. A lot of people are looking for you for just such a miracle. So go out and do it. But make sure you come back safe.
Oh. Please, tell me the truth. Where are you planning to go after this? Ah, apologies. That was a little intrusive of me. I just can't bear the thought of you meeting the same fate as dear Ryoma. I don't know what it is you're trying to accomplish, but all I ask is that you return safe and sound from the endeavor.
Over here! As technology advances, it can be used to harm men, and even stir up great wars. But the fact remains that it can be used to save men, too. In the end, it is a tool, and we decide their use. I choose to trust in people, in their hearts, and so I continue my work. Speaking of which, I have a new invention in the works. Come on, have a gander once you are able to rest your sword. Nothing else? See you then.
Surprised to see me here? I wasn't going to simply lie still, no matter how grave my wounds. I can't go down in history as the Shogun who ran away, can I now?
My daggone mic was muted
I
this
will be
entire
satisfied as long
time.
as Edo. No, this country doesn't go up in flames. I'm grateful to you for keeping that hope alive. I thank you. If I had been born of a lower station,
Excuse me, give me
how
a second.
I would have liked to have journeyed with you, as Ronin, together. That's the future.
I was just talking my
Beyond
butt
the
off, and my mic was muted the entire time. I honestly did not even know. Okay, let's talk to these people up here first, and then we'll go back down and see if anybody else is in the house. Actually, it might not be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14.
Hey. I had a feeling I might find you here. My
We're talking
intuition as
about
sharp as ever,
insane
eh?
duet same stuff. Mute your mic on accident.
As someone who owes you his life, let me speak my piece. You survived this long. Don't waste it by dying now.
Yeah,
Understood? The mark of a true hero is that they live when they are supposed to and die.
Yeah, I try not to. If I was back
That's
at
how
home
we should
with my
aspire to
setup,
be.
it's a lot easier for me to recognize whether I mute my mic or not, because my mic is like a quick touch mic, and it's set up so if I hover over it or anything like that, it'll mute it, but the whole mic turns like red. It flashes the RGB and it flashes red, so I know that it's muted. On this one, since I'm just using my headset, there's a like a flick on and flick off switch. First of all, I don't know how I went off because I don't remember pushing that switch down at all.
How do you do?
But it is what it is. Y'all didn't miss nothing for real.
It was a tough choice. But Saigo has decided to participate in the talks. It all came down to the letter you delivered from Princess Atsuko. A world in which those who fought for others get their just reward. In those words, Saigo and I both saw the shape this country should take. Far too many have died in order for us to get here. I pray what comes next will live up to both their hopes and ours. And that your efforts will be rewarded.
Yeah, all I was saying in the beginning of the video when it was muted was that I was looking through the trophy list to see how many trophies I left. There's only 2 trophies left in this game before the game is complete. One of them is to seal the fate of my blade twin, which if you remember talking to Katsu in the beginning, he said something about me about the fate of my blade twin. And the last one is to complete chapter 3, which I'm assuming this quest is the last quest of chapter 3. So, because obviously it's telling me to say my goodbyes to the whole group and whatnot. And I was talking about how there is I'm at 96% for my side quests done, and there's no other side quests, so I must have missed like 1 or 2 side quests.
Thinking about it for some time.
Excuse me.
Why do those who seek peace go to war? I don't have the answer. But I know you're always risking your life for a peaceful world. That much is painfully clear. Knowing that much, I can almost glimpse the answer. Come back safe, please.
Oh, that's my girlie right there, by the way. I wifed her up.
I'm sure I can be of more use to you once peace arrives.
You know what it is, Kira. Yeah, I'm saying.
I hope you know. You can always rely on me.
I got you, baby. I'm about to knock them glasses off from the back. You know what I'm talking about? A little bit. About to pull the hot 9 out of them. I'm saying them glasses gonna be doing some moving.
Oh, good to see you safe and sound. I thought I should catch up with you while I was checking on things in Edo. I have always chosen what I believe to be the best course. But I know many men have lost their lives because of my choices. I want to help make a world where all can see their deaths were not in vain. I need you to know that.
That dude is actually kind of hard to fight too. Not crazy hard to fight. This dude is hard to fight. He's annoying as hell.
Hey.
Yeah, he's difficult to fight. He's a dual sword user. He's difficult to fight too. And I hate fighting these dudes because they're always together when you fight them. And he's the most annoying because he has a gun and he'll do like these blast attacks on you and it's harder. He's a little easier to fight because he has a spear, so his attacks aren't super fast, but they're always together when you fight them, so it's super annoying.
We meet again.
Tokugawa is responsible for the deaths of Master Shoin and Kusaka. I will never forgive him, but to forge a new nation, peace must be made.
Indeed. We vowed to establish a government that will bring peace to this land. If bloodshed can be avoided, then I can think of no better outcome.
But will our new country be everything Master Shoin hoped it would be? At this stage, I think that remains to be seen.
Yamagata, let us forge a nation both sides can be proud of. That is what Master Shoin would have wanted. There's no need to worry. The sun will surely rise.
That concludes business.
Finally, these dudes that came together. This game was it's pretty good, but it was also kind of annoying with certain parts. Like some of the fights and stuff was happening, like it didn't make sense. Especially how like I was jumping back and forth between sides. That didn't make too much sense for real. Like I was legit helping both sides.
The new battle is just breaking out. Not that of the Satsuma Choshu alliance, but one of commerce. Soon, we'll be fending off merchants and traders from all over the world. I expect to have my hands full indeed. But that's still yet to come. You must conclude your own battle first. Leave the future to me, and give all you can to the here and now. Stay well.
Alright, there's not too many more people, and there's also not too much more space in this house for them people to have to be at. So, cause that's back outside again.
Ah, it's you.
I already talked to you. Shut up. Right through this house.
You.
You shut up too. See, there's no. Where does these other people at? I'm missing some people somewhere. I know I can't go out the doors because they ain't gonna let that happen. Someone on that roof. And I already ran around the back and did all this. There might be another path that I just didn't look at and didn't take. Because there's 3 other people to talk to.
Hello there.
Shut up. See, that leads right, that's where we just came from. Alright, I'm confused. I can't break through this, can I?
Come.
I already talked to you. Shut up, princess. Everybody shut up.
Don't fuss. Just come.
Make sure I didn't miss anything somewhere. Is there...
Hey.
Wait, hold on. Here we go. Saito...
Hello
Oh,
there.
okay, it's the Shinsengami people. Alright, there we go. This is all tree people right here.
Ever since I was an apprentice, following Kondo has been a matter of course. That's why I fought in the Shinsengumi. Now it looks like the war is drawing to a close. Yet, still I struggle to imagine a world where our swords are sheathed for good. But perhaps that would be no bad thing. Or so I have come to think. For now, I pray for your success.
Okay. Let's talk to this interpreter dude over here.
Good to see you.
I'm assuming the other person on the other side is going to be Saito.
Since last we met, I've been representing Britain in talks with the new administration. I'm applying pressure to them, suggesting that a civil war would be bad for trade. Surely they won't be fool enough to ignore the British Empire. Saigo will factor us into his calculations, I do not doubt. The rest I leave to you. Please, protect Edo, and this country I love so dearly.
Okay.
Oh,
last person.
hello there.
Yeah, it's Saito.
I'm moving.
Yeah, so now we can talk to everybody and we can go fight after this, I guess.
We are of the kind who belong in the shadow. Not that I mind. There is work to be done in both worlds. I think I'm close to understanding why it is I risk my life. The blood we've shed in the shadows has been in the service of history. That's our true purpose. You must see it through. I also have nothing further to discuss.
Alright, that's everybody. Now we're gonna talk to Katsu. And we'll get this quest like really going. Alright, let me put that down. Come on over here. Man, this tattoo is in the worst spot. I got a new tattoo the other day. On my forearm. And I've already had a tattoo on my forearm, but I got this one a little higher on my forearm. Like right where your elbow is supposed to close. And since I'm right-handed, every time I go to close my elbow and stuff, it like wants to stick to the top part of my bicep, or the bottom part of my bicep, basically. So it's making the tattoo peel a lot faster than it's supposed to, and it's getting irritated a lot easier because it's a high-functioning area. So, and in a way, basically, tattoo is healing not like it's supposed to, which is going to be super annoying. I might go buy some wrap and wrap it up and just keep it that way, but you're supposed to let it breathe.
Enough of that. Not the type to get sappy. I found a place that does good eel recently, though. Soft and plump like you wouldn't believe, with just the right amount of sauce. Quite exquisite.
Quite exquisite.
I'll take you there. My treat. But first, we have work to do.
Oh, I got the Hunter x Hunter emblem right above one of my other tattoos. It's actually my first anime tattoo. Like, I've been in anime since, I don't know, maybe since I was like 9 or 10. And I have 0 anime tattoos on me other than this one I just got. I don't even have any video game like ish tattoos either. Like, all my tattoos are just like some stuff that I created, like me and my tattoo artist created.
No need to be so stiff. It's the difficult things that end up the most interesting. Never be so uptight you can't enjoy the moment. Right then, let's go.
But next game after this is gonna be Wukong. So stand by for some Wukong in
This is no time for games
probably like
or
a couple of days or so.
Let us be straight with each other. Naturally, I came with the same intention. So let us talk. First, the new administration's requests.
Yeah, going on. Up, there go my daggone sister. Like, I wanted to play Wukong and play Star Wars Outlaw, but I've been seeing some gameplay and it looks okay-ish. But I've mostly been seeing like a lot of people just like have not just been great with this game. Like they haven't been liking it. Which I don't base my decisions on other people's stuff, but like Mass Effect Andromeda, I should have based my decision on that. And I've been looking at gameplay of the new Dragon Age, and man, does it not look like the old Dragon Ages. And that's gonna piss me off because that's one of my favorite series of games, and BioWare just like shit on it like they did the Mass Effect game at the end.
So you're determined to interfere?
This chick uses a different sword style every time I fight her. You bitch. She moved the same attack twice already. 3 times?
You bet on the menu. They're only using you. Why can't you see this? Why can't you understand me? You of all people.
Bitch, I can't understand. We ain't been together for years.
I will fight for a new day.
Did she just pull a fucking a big ass blade out too, and she's
What purpose? What worth would you have?
Calm down.
If I can't reach you, then I must be the one to kill you.
Nah, don't do that.
We'll stop you, no matter what.
Yeah, man, and that irritates me because I'm a big Star Wars fan, and I'm a big Dragon Age fan as well. And both of those games, it's seeming like everybody that I've seen that's reviewed them is not liking them. Oh yeah, Wukong is.
I seek to change the world. Stand aside. We have failed.
Everybody I've seen say Wukong has loved it, and everything I've seen from Wukong has looked absolutely fabulous. So I know that game's gonna be good. I know it's not the end of the fight. That fight was too easy for this to be the end of the fight. There's probably gonna be a second battle of it. Alright, there's no way that could be the final quest of the game, basically. But yeah, just like you said, Insane. Like everybody that I've watched play it for real, like I know the Rad Brad, he completed it. I haven't finished watching him complete it. His last video is like a 6-hour video to the end. And I think like this dude I watched named Rob Plays. I think he might have completed it too. But most people have like stopped playing it. Just like Mass Effect Andromeda. And the crazy part about it is like it just well, there's no crazy part about it. The crazy part about it is like Ubisoft. They gave Ubisoft the reins, and they should have gave somebody else the reins for a game that big. Okay, so the trophy is to seal the fate of my Blade Twin. So I think whatever I pick, it doesn't matter. And I can just kill her because she has been getting in my way a lot and has been being super rebellious. Or I could spare her, and I feel like if I spare her, I can use her as a teammate. But I also feel like the way this game is going too, if I spare her, she might just be a pain in my dickhead and like just keep doing rebellious stuff. Even though she's technically not really part of the history of what is happening right now, because everything in this game, the battles and stuff, are actual historical events to Japan moving from the Edo era to the Meiji era. So like that's real stuff that happened, moving from the shogunate to what they have kind of now. So, but obviously these two niggas wasn't part of it at all. But I'm gonna spare her. She's been annoying as hell to fight, and I don't feel like fighting her no more. I could just kill her with that in mind, but I'm gonna spare her. Either way, get my trophy. Already sealed your fate. If sealing her fate was a killer, I'm gonna be hyper upset. Dang, rocked her through a building.
It's all over.
Like we literally, the crazy thing about this game too is that we're Blade Twins. We did one quest together before all of a sudden I never seen her again. I mean, you can say we technically did 2 quests because the tutorial mission was the first quest we did together, and then we did the like introduction mission to the game together, and then after that she's been my enemy, which is crazy.
Like the people we hated.
Made me make a whole character just so that he'd be my enemy the whole time.
My only goal in life was to create a nation where we could thrive. And you're telling me to just give up?
Why not?
I got a feeling I'm about to have to skip some music,
for Japan.
So I don't get no copyright issue. The only
be for you too.
The one time that I decided to let the end credits on a game play with the music, I got a copyright strike, and that was Final Fantasy 16, I think it was.
I wish to leave this land. I'll watch things unfold from some far-off place. Even if we are apart, still we are one.
Yeah, it is. It is a little dumb. I don't know how my
separately formidable.
I don't know how my
unstoppable
blade twin was able to wield so many different styles and stuff. And the thing that annoys me the most about the fact that I don't get to fight with her is that her arm was cut off, so she has this mechanical arm that can like shoot blast off and like carry her around and all types of nonsense that we never got to experience. Like, I never got to fight with a character that's something like that. Okay, see, these credits don't have no actual, like, singing type song, so we should be good. We'll go ahead and watch the end credits. So that quest was pretty short. If I wouldn't have went around and talked to everybody to say my goodbyes, that quest was pretty short. So I guess I'll give my my take on this game, since we're rolling these credits. Was the game good? Yeah, the game was good. And I remember some people talking about it, like, Fighting Cowboy did not like this game. He hated it. I don't think he even finished it. He definitely didn't stream it. Because he gave it a bad rep when he played it because he didn't like the fighting style and stuff that was going on. Now, this game is made by Team Ninja. The same people that gave us Neo 1 and 2, which were awesome games, gave us Wulong, which I wasn't a huge fan of Wulong because of how they changed the fighting style, but they had to put something different in it so it wouldn't feel just like Neo. But in my opinion, if they would have just literally just copied the same fighting style from Neo, put it in Wulong, but Wulong is the Chinese version of Neo, which is the Japanese version. If they would just did the same thing, they would have had a successful game to me. I don't think Wulong sold as many copies. I'll look it up later to see. I don't think it sold as good as Neo did. And now this is their third game of that genre, and this is also in feudal Japan. Well, almost like feudal Japan. It's like right before the Meiji era, so right before they transform into being more so modern. This game was cool. Would I play it like a second time? Gratefully, probably not. There's a lot of repetitiveness in it, which comes with open world games. Obviously, like the quests are going to kind of repeat themselves, just like any Assassin's Creed game and stuff. Like the quests are going to kind of repeat themselves. There's going to be more of doing the same over and over and stuff. So like that comes with it. But it was a good game for what it was. For me, the thing that kind of boggles me is like how I spoke before, is the story aspect of me jumping back and forth between the pro-Shogunite and the anti-Shogunite, and then my decisions not mattering. So it's not just me jumping back and forth, it's the fact that my decisions don't matter. And I don't like that. I don't like you giving me a choice to make decisions, but then those decisions not mattering at all. Like they have no effect on the game. The game is still going to turn out how it wants to turn out and how it will turn out. Like that makes no sense. Why did you give me a choice? Why did you let me pick to be on the Shogunite force and go against the anti-Shogunite force if I was still going to team up with the anti-Shogunite force and everything would still be good? And not even that, like there's battles in which I do a pro-Shogunite quest and I fight the dudes on anti-Shogunite, and then literally the next quest I go to the anti-Shogunite and I fight the pro-Shogunite people. And it's like, what? And they notice it too. They're like, oh, you just fought against us, and why you come over here now? And it's like, oh, well, I came to help y'all. It's like, okay, well, come help us. It's like, what? That makes no sense. Like I'm literally just playing both sides of the field like a mercenary, which I guess that's what it is. Like I'm a Ronin, I'm a mercenary, that's why I probably call it Rise of the Ronin. So I can go wherever I want to go. But I'm almost positive that in real life they would have killed somebody. And then I didn't like the fact that we really wasn't killing people. Like we was kept fighting against each other, but we can't let people go. So which I get because these people are historical figures, so they have different parts to play in missions and stuff. But it's still kind of annoying. But all in all, if I was to rate this game from a 1 to 10, I would give it a solid 6, maybe like a high 6 or 6.5. It was pretty good. Like the open world aspect's pretty good. I like the fact that I can glide and things like that. But some of the stuff I just never use. Like I never use the bombs. I never use the fire extinguisher thing, not fire extinguisher, the fire flamethrower and stuff like that. Like some stuff is just like they put a lot of stuff in the game, but you don't really have to use it. And then I understand Team Ninja and them wanting to do their whole looter shooter thing, but I also think it's completely unnecessary because like it was. I think they've been getting feedback about that the entire time. In Neo, they got feedback about how you're overwhelmed with the amount of equipment you pick up. Like it's like Destiny. Like you just or a better example would be freaking Borderlands. Like there's just a bunch of stuff getting dropped, and most time it's completely useless. So I'm just picking up a bunch of stuff for no reason. Like, just give me some things, a couple of weapons, a couple of freaking things that I can upgrade and stuff. But it's like majority of stuff I'm just picking up just so I can sell it. It's just junk. And music in the game, I didn't listen to too much music, but it was some of the stuff I was seeing was pretty good. The cutscenes were pretty good. There was a lot of dialogue and talking. The graphics are great. The graphics are great. I didn't have too many problems. I think I remember one problem specifically with the rendering, and it was snowing, and all of a sudden the ground was no snow, and then the next scene clipped, and it was snow on the ground, and then it faded back to no snow and clipped back to snow again. I was like, what the hell is going on? And the rendering just wasn't happening with it. But yeah, I give it a good 6.5. Would I recommend people to play it? Yeah, I recommend people to play it, but you might get bored pretty quick because, like I said, the game is super competitive. But you can technically get through this game pretty fast. If you don't want to do all the side missions and stuff like that, you can get through this game pretty fast. You seen that final quest was literally just me fighting my blade twin, and that was it. And some of the quests are that short. Some of the quests are like 5 minutes short. And most of the side quests, the bond missions or actual side missions, they're usually like 6 minutes, if that. They can be mad short. So you can get through this game pretty short if you just want to go straight through the game and do nothing. I don't know how many videos this was that it took me. I'm about to check right now, as a matter of fact. Let's see. Dang, that's 2 pages on my YouTube. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. And with this video, it'll be 38. So there's 38 videos in the playlist. If you ever want to go back and watch them, all of my live streams are on my YouTube. Same username. Excuse me, I had to cough right there. Yeah, same username. You can just go to YouTube, watch them back. I would really appreciate it if y'all popped on the YouTube and got that ran up. Get the views and the likes over there popped up as well. That'd be great. Tell your friends and stuff about it as well. Trying to grow something here. Trying to make it be good. But that was Rise of Ronin, people. I'll probably start Wukong in like a day and a half or something like that. I might wait till I get back home to start it. So that might be what's happening with it. I mean, we shall see. I got some time to kind of think about it. But like I said, Dragon Age is supposed to be coming out the end of October. I'm watching gameplay and it's like the graphics is what's killing me. Like they appreciate it, Insane. Appreciate it, brother or sister. The graphics on Dragon Age was killing me, man. Like they dumbed the graphics down. And I know they dumbed the graphics down so they can focus more on like the world and gameplay and stuff. Cause that's what some games usually do. They'll sacrifice not necessarily graphics. They'll sacrifice like their style, the art style. So for a more simpler art style, so that way they can focus more on the gameplay and things like that. Because Dragon Age Inquisition, the graphics was dope and the game was dope. But if you go Google Dragon Age Veilguard right now and you look at the way people and stuff look, it looks retarded. Like the Quincy's, I think that's what they call, or Quincy's, I think is what it is. That race, they look absolutely ridiculous. Like it doesn't even. It's just bad. Like I don't know what BioWare is doing, but BioWare keeps doing this when it comes to their long franchises. For some reason, like the later versions of their franchises keeps being bad. Like Mass Effect Andromeda was a flop. They had Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, great cult classics. People love them. Mass Effect Andromeda came out years later. Everybody was hyping, wanting to be a part of it, obviously because it's Mass Effect. Just for them to drop the ball. In my eyes, Bioshock 3 was not good. Bioshock 1 and 2, awesome. Bioshock 3 was a complete change of the game, and it was just not good. But some people still like it. And now you got Dragon Age Veilguard. They had Dragon Age 1, 2, Origins, Inquisition, and now Dragon Age Veilguard. And it's looking like they about to pull the same thing they always pull. Their latest rendition of the game, or latest edition of the game, is just like it's not living up to it. So we'll see. But I heard there's some works in that they might either redo the BioShock series or add a new BioShock might be coming. So we'll see how that works out too. I would hope they would do a new Mass Effect, because Mass Effect is great. But we'll see what's in the store with that. All right, daggone cut. I mean, end graphics. You can go and we about to skip this. Yep, skip. There used to be back in the day, if you watch the end credits, you would get an item or something like that. It's almost like a Marvel movie type deal. This dude's in America now. That's Ryoma. Yeah, New York. So, I don't think that ever happened. Obviously, that didn't really happen because she wasn't my twin wasn't a real person. But Ryoma was a real person. Excuse me. But like I told you, like I said in some previous videos, Ryoma died in 1868. I mean 1867. This stuff right now is happening is 1868. I don't think he ever made it to America because obviously he died a year before that. Like I said, he didn't even live to be 30 years old. He died at 29 years old, which I think back then might have been, especially in the samurai time, might have been cool.
Between Kaishu Katsu and Takamori Saigo,
Yeah,
the shogunate forces surrender Edo Castle. With that, those who dreamed of a new dawn for Japan succeed in avoiding full-blown war in Edo, saving countless lives.
Alright, mission complete. Get my trophy. Dawn of a New Japan. That should be complete of chapter 3. Yep. Chapter 3 is completed. And the Veiled Edge Future. Sealed my blade twin. Alright. So you completed the main storyline and unlocked the following features. The midnight difficulty setting is now available. Use the Testament of the Soul to play midnight missions and obtain masterwork equipment. Okay. So that's their after game play stuff. And we have to do at least one of those in order to get a trophy, which I'll do that stuff off camera. So ally missions you have been unlocked. Use the Testament of the Soul to play high risk, high reward missions. Breakthrough skills have been added to the stats menu. Learn the Momio Kashin Ryu combat style and other special skills that will enhance the protagonist. I don't even know if I can write that word. I can't even write that word in hiragana or katakana. The yo is, but there's no character for just M. So I don't, unless mio is something else. The ka, I, shi, that's a word in n, kashin. Ryu is probably kanji. Ryu is probably kanji. Because there's no R singular either. Anywho, I'm just being freaking a nerd with Japanese since I'm learning. Alright, there's no more quests. That is it. Everything has been completed. Let me see what that piece of equipment was. That's probably a masterwork piece of equipment. Yep, you obtained a piece of masterwork equipment. You can freely transfer special effects from regular equipment to masterwork equipment by the way of the bond of transfer performed at the blacksmith. Note that transferring effects to any other than a free slot will require more materials than normal. Also, set bonuses cannot be transferred. What was it, a helmet or something? Alright, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go back to this right quick. I wanted to look at the masterwork. Alright, so we got this masterwork piece of equipment. Defense goes up pretty good on it, and you have 2 sets on it. But, like I said, man, that is it. I appreciate everybody that tagged along with me on this journey for the Rise of Ronin. We wrapped up this series, and like I said, Wukong should be coming next, so I hope to see y'all in the next series. And like always, I'll catch you in the next one.